Black history teach me my original language. Show me my reflection from every different angle. He pulled the gun on me, now I'm suffering from PTSD. Why did you put the doors on?
What up, what up? Good morning, good morning. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Keep It Real with Carlo and Sasha. Sasha Mama. So you know how we do on Sundays.
I'll be there with the billionaires. Welcome to.
Shit, there we go. Let's get it a little bit better, folks. Alright, so yeah, good Sunday. We get a chance to look at. If we overate during the weekend, we get a chance to see the truth. Ain't no headshots here. We're gonna just be realistic, set some realistic goals, and then find ways to reach them. Whether we gotta do it in a chair, whether we gotta do it standing up, we're gonna get it done. So good Sunday morning. My girl ain't had no puppies. I'm gonna chain her up real quick, so I don't know what's going on. Oh my goodness, I done put my shorts on backwards. I guess that's a comment y'all ain't gotta make. I already know. But we're gonna get it done. So today's show, I wanna focus on a few things. One thing is, everything ain't what it seems. So, you know, my hair, I be trying to keep it covered up sometimes because it get napped up at nighttime. You know, sleeping in the pillowcase and stuff will pull your hair out. So I bought a covering. That's why I still on. But, this mug is not what I thought it was when I in the box. I pulled this mug out the box. I said, Lord, what the hell did I just buy? So, yeah, do your research. So with that being said, today's topic, I want to focus on people with some common sense. I don't want to discredit no one for not having common sense, but today's show on a Sunday, I just want you to be able to allow yourself to allow some common sense into your heart. A lot of these topics I touch to, they heartfelt. A lot of these topics are emotional. A lot of these topics are sensitive. I mean, a lot, but it's necessary. It's necessary. We're at a point where it's necessary. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't necessary. So, and we need to get our bodies in shape as well. So everything that's going on with this MAGPA organization, Making America Great for All, you know, by uplifting black and brown men through education and enlightenment. When you're doing those type of things, it has a trickle-down effect. So, goodness, I say that to say this: if you learn something, it's more to just learn it. It's more to just knowing. You gotta do something. You gotta get out there and get emotional. You gotta share the good news. You gotta share the truth. You want to be a sharer of truth, you know, and everybody ain't gonna want to hear the truth. So with that being said, bam, this for the people with common sense. This is a good Sunday. Happy early birthday, Juana. I love you to death. I love you to death. Happy belated birthday, Fernando Cook. You know what it is. He definitely have a lot of comments and a lot of information that he's willing to share. And he just had a birthday, so we want to celebrate that. Amen. For the living. Amen. So, like I say, common sense. Common sense. We doing our stretches right now. We done did all our Googling, right? We done all our Googling. Everything say, all our Googles say that a white man and woman can't have no black kids, and our Googles say that Adam and Eve are people of color. Our Googles say these things, so we already know that. So now, I'm doing my research, and these cats, I don't know what's wrong with with being black. I'm not as black. I mean, I'm African American. I am what they will call a subspecies. I'm not a pure African, not a pure American. I'm a subspecies. I'm a pure human. I'm 100% human. But I'm not a pure African, and I'm not a pure American. I'm a subspecies. So you need to take that into consideration because, like I said, I breed animals. I do research on all kind of breeds, not just the human breed. So when you're studying DNA and you're studying these type of things I'm talking to you about, don't ever think I'm just pulling something up out of my booty because that ain't even what it's about. So, bam, we did all our research. We realized that the people who started this earth, you know, from Africa, they people of color, right? So now, now these AI and all this information, they trying to put the people in color, they trying to paint them kind of like me, or even lighter. They giving them color because they got to, but they lightening them up still because they want to. And that's not true. Everybody got common sense. This ain't the Bible. This ain't AI. This just with us as being educated humans in 2026. We done grasped a certain level of knowledge just being here today in 2026. We no longer blinded to, we have a certain level of education and common sense now. So since we have that level of education and common sense now, we in 2026. A lot of this stuff been set up a long time ago, but we here now. So being here now, we Google it. White woman, white man can't make nothing but white babies. Brown man, brown woman can't make nothing but brown babies. The mother and fathers, the people who got the most historical background on this earth are Africans, or the people from the motherland that is now called Africans, the people who are now, or the land that's now called Africa, and the people are now called Africans. Now understand that. They have the longest lineage. They are proven to go back to the beginning of man's existence. They black as hell. How could you even phantom making a brown skin Adam and Eve? Now, AI said this. Well, we want to make them brown skin so it can include all these different shades and all these shades. And I said, and this is just people with common sense. What bring all these shades is one gene. And I'm gonna help you understand the genes, because I'm gonna help you because this one gene affect dwarfs too. I kind of let the cat out the bag, give you a little information. Dwarfism, I'm gonna come back to it since I'm here. Dwarfism. If a mother and a father got dwarfism, the chances of their kids having dwarfism is greater than the world can imagine. If that kid has kids with another dwarfism, the chances of them having a human without dwarfism is almost out the door. Bam. Take that in, soak that in. It's not a curse. It is a genetic fact. It's just how beautiful God is. We got tall people, we got short people, we got people in the middle. God's design. Who is to say it's a curse or a blessing? We just know it's the truth. And if you don't know, Google it, please. Two dwarfs, the chance of them having anything but a dwarf is almost impossible. Now, if that dwarf have a baby with another dwarf, the chance of them ever coming back to 6 feet, 5 feet is barely impossible. That makes common sense, right? And it's true. Use common sense, because what I'm gonna take you is only for people who got common sense. If you're a racist, you ain't gonna be able to open up your heart to this. If you're ignorant, you ain't gonna be able to open up your mind to this. But if you just a normal person who got a little common sense, this ain't gonna fly past you. Because y'all already with me on the dwarfism. Y'all with me. Y'all with me. You two dwarfs gonna have another one. Just like. And if that dwarf get to another dwarf, the chance of them ever coming back, almost impossible. Definitely if they stay in the dwarf realm. Now, if you start breeding back to 6 feet people and all that, you know, and the pregnancy success and all that, of course, you can always come back. That's genetics. That's the beauty of it. But if you stay in that dwarf realm, the chances, like I said, that's a baby who mama and daddy is a dwarf, and then they decide to have a baby by a person. You understand? If you stay in that realm, all you're doing is multiplying that motherfucking, you would call it a disorder or recessive gene, but now it's gonna become the dominant gene because now the mama and daddy got it, bam, the kid got blah blah. Now it's no longer recessive, it's dominant, bam. So let me help you understand this. How did all these colors come here? Great Almighty. You add in what you want to add in. God created man and women from the motherland. Look just like the men and women there now. Blacker than blackety black. Not this shit here. Blackety black. Well, how did the light skin come? The same way it's coming now. 1 out of 17,000 black people have a baby that's white. Point blank simple. And in the motherland, the averages is multiplied by multiplications. Because it's God's way. God makes no mistake. The black man was always able to have a baby with no color. It's no coincidence, it's a fact. Anybody who listening know it's a fact. Black man always had that power. Always had that blessing from God. So why would you try to make Adam and Eve look like me when this is an after effect of the albinoism gene being released and then brought back into the African gene? See, let me tell you how this stuff goes. See, when this albino gene first jumped off, you gotta assume, we're using common sense now, right? Let's say we got 1,000 black people on Africa. I mean, they just starting to populate, you know what I'm saying? God done kicked their butts up out of Garden of Eden. They trying to make it, they humping and repopulating the earth. That's what God say, fill the earth. They got no problem with humping like a mother freaker, filling the earth. Now mind you, let me help you out too. Cain killed his brother Abel. So no matter how much Adam and Eve love Cain, you can imagine them saying, nigga, you got to go. You killed my baby. You feel me? So even though Cain married his sister, you can imagine Adam and Eve saying, Cain, you gotta go. And even though that's my daughter, take that hoe with you. Get your punk ass, scurvy asses up out of here. Done killed my baby. Real talk. So when Cain killed Abel, don't think he just stayed where he was at. He couldn't have been welcome there. He killed one of God's favorite, meaning that he was everybody else. He was okay with everybody else as well. Just the haters hated him. His own blood hated him because he wanted to please the Almighty. So that's a whole nother story. And yeah, they were black too because their mama and daddy was black. The diversity hadn't kicked in yet. Diversity take time. We've been on this earth for thousands of years. You know how many years it takes to create a pickapoo? That's a Pekingese and a poodle mix. You do a couple generations of certain things and you create a new gene, a new line, a new creation. It's still a dog, but through genetic diversity, you create something new. Common sense. So bam, all these black people having all these baby bow. Now, it's multiplied in Africa. It's 1 out of 17,000 worldwide. But Africa popping them out like God meant them to pop out. Black people having white babies like it ain't nothing. Pop, 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 pop. Now, boom. These white babies need love. They want love. Some of them find love with people that look like them, like we all do. So many of us do. Some of us opposites attract as well, but so many of us find love in things that are familiar with us. So just imagine, now I'm gonna give you a trick. This is just all hypothetical for fun. Do your research, yappy yap. So just imagine these African people, they have a set of albino twins, boy and a girl. Boom, something happened. They already feel outcast. The world already small. Ain't no whole bunch of albinos to pick from. They got this special bond that twins have. Fuck it, we gonna marry each other. They go boom. Wherever they go, and they might have 5 kids, maybe one might have pigment. And then if that one steady breed to the rest of the crew without pigment, his cell becomes less. So now you got a whole village of people with no pigment that love each other, but capitalizing on that gene. Some of them breeding back to the original, so now they got browns. Then they got some just breeding to themselves. Now they got some with no pigment, and that's how it starts. Then they move out further because some of them feel isolated, some of them feel unwanted. Like I said, you can't even imagine. Some of them may have got, never know. You out there loving your wife, boom, 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 and then she have a white baby? That could have caused problems in the marriage. This is before we got the understanding of DNA and all this. This is before then. This has been God created. Understand, take yourself in a realistic place. This before you had Spy TV. This is motherfucker white baby jump out your ass. You like, oh shit, Lord, what I do? Come on. Everybody fucked up. But then it happened to the next tribe down the street. You understand? For whatever case, whether it's genetic, whether it's food, whatever. So now it's becoming more, it's more than one. Now the family getting together like, okay, blase split. What was you eating? What was you doing? Because it's a medical mystery still to this day. But don't try to make Adam and Eve look like me, because he wouldn't have. I got common sense. I love Carlo. I love my heritage. I'm African American. I'm amazing. But I know I ain't no pure African. I know I ain't no pure American. I'm a subspecies. So don't just understand the truth of how genetics work. Understand. Don't keep trying to lighten up God's creation. No kind of way, form, and fashion. The only way that creation started getting light is through albinism, whether I'm pronouncing it or not. And even to today in Africa, it's running rapid. More people in Africa come up with this beautiful white gene than anybody else. It's God's way. Now, to try to rewrite or disrespect or mislead people about God's way because some people don't feel comfortable thinking they came from albino, this just don't seem right. I just don't, I don't know. But you done Googled everything. You couldn't have come from yourself. You come from people of color that lost their pigment, whether it was through food or genetics. You humping your brothers and sisters, your cousins, you getting shit to click a different way. Now, bam! You think they was happy to have this white baby? They was confused as fuck too, and they probably still I would be. Me and my black queen having a baby in bam. God bless us. We one of the 17,000. But at least now we have the research to understand. We can make sure our kids don't feel isolated, but I can imagine some of them feeling isolated. They got together, they kicked it. They tribe was all albinos. They lived, they loved, but as long as they stayed away from that pigment, they got further away from it. And if it was never reintroduced, which in the European case, most of it never was reintroduced to that point. They just stayed away from it. Whether shame, whether it was guilt, whether it was territory, but it's the truth. Genetics simple. So with that being understood, man, let's get this 20 out. If I listen to this music. So tell these people it's okay. You can paint Adam and Eve blackity black. We understand albinism. We understand the only thing that could lighten up a group of Negroes is a gene that has no pigment. The same thing that keep a group of dwarfs short is that gene. Once that gene is introduced into your body, it's a gene that introduced. Sometimes it's recessive, sometimes it's dominant. When you keep stacking it, then it becomes dominant. So, That's how the variations came. There wasn't no 1,800 different people on no boat. God never said it was. The Bible never said it was. Only white racist people who don't want to accept the truth come up with all these crazy concoctions. That's why I said this ain't for them. It's only for the white people that got common sense. It's only for the white people that's willing to accept Jesus Christ, the Son of Nazareth, the Son of the Motherland, the Son of the Most High. And it's common sense. Common sense, man. Common sense. Why we gotta keep lightening up stuff? Like God made a mistake. Don't you know that's still the devil? That's still the devil in your heart pulling on you some kind of way. Let's try to keep them light some kind of way, please. If we keep them light, then we can say that's how everybody came. Everybody but who? The motherfuckers that's black as hell. So you still discriminating on God's true creation. Because a black as hell motherfucker can't come from no light person. Never. Just like it can't come from no white person. Never. So y'all need to be realistic in your acceptance of Jesus Christ. You need to be realistic in your acceptance of the true Lord and Savior. Not only was Adam and Eve black, they was bliggity black. And the only thing that brought some color and diversity to this thing was the freaking albinoism gene. Now, let me help you out some more, because y'all really can use the help. Polar bear, grizzly bear, for hundreds and hundreds of years considered different species, like a panda bear and a polar bear. They were just different species, they thought, until they made it. Then they had a panda polar, or a polar grizzly polar. That polar bear was a grizzly that lost his pigment and felt out of place. Whether the other bears was bullying him, whether the other bears was messing with him, but they pushed him all the way out to the water. And them bears started making an existence on the ice. They started making a living with their kind. And they started reproducing bears with no pigment because they was no longer able to go back abroad to mingle with their ancestors. Until, here we go. This is the beauty about it's creation true, but it's also Darwin too. It's also such thing as the stuff that Darwin talking about, evolution. So, as this cold world start to heat back up, now them polar bears ain't got no place to go like they used to. Now they had to come back on land and be friends with them grizzly bears. And you know the best way to be a friend, get that monkey up. And now boom, they like, oh snap. Now hunters seeing these polar grizzlies. Stuff they thought never could happen. Just like they thinking you really can't think. But the albinoism is just a real simple answer. That ain't even that hard. That makes perfect sense. It started from some black people. The gene came in, brought people with no pigment whatsoever. Then through different years and thousands of years of breeding and isolation and so on and so forth, some of them intermingled with those of color, and it still was lightened up, and some of them just stayed with themselves, those of no color, and the pigment became even more dominant. Lack of pigment became more dominant. And did I do that to him? Yeah. So thank God for God. He ain't make no mistakes. He know what he was doing, and he's still doing it. He's still doing it. This villages in Africa, they look so doggone white. You swear you was in Middle Europe. Albinoism is running rapid, and then with this apartheid, this government restrictions of movement of people, got them constrained and got them trapped in these areas where they can't grow. They can't just go to Europe like they did in the first time. They can't just go to Spain like they did. Now they confined and constricted in they small little villages. And well, you know what? It's gonna be it's gonna be African Europeans. But they ain't never gonna be Europeans, they're just gonna be African Caucasians. Because they'll never see Europe with the constraints that are man-made, the same constraints that separate gene pools to this day. But one thing that's amazing is this wonderful internet. You can do all the research you want to do, and it'll take you to world history, not just no American history, not just no African history, not just no Bible. Don't you know the Bible is just a book? There's 900 Bibles in America. Baby, you think if I just followed the Bible, I could help you? If somebody only got Bible knowledge, you think they're gonna really be able to help you? God don't move in no book like that. God got a spirit, Holy Spirit. He tell you, I move in spirit. It's good to read some books, but what I'm gonna hit you with, you don't even know it's in a book. You have no idea it's in a book. I'm gonna hit you, Carlo, and make you pull up some crap you don't even know that's hidden. Okay. And that's where we at. So I can't hit you with stuff just on no book, because the stuff that I'm coming up with, the stuff that he brings to light, is just coming from various resources. You know what I'm saying? It's a big database out here. You know, I don't want to just tell you, the Bible where you say what color is, it's 3,000 different Bibles. Maybe one of them might, but that ain't what's gonna matter. The Bible tell you he wasn't no Roman, Greek, pagan god named Aquarius, Apollo, or Zeus. That's what he do tell you. So while you lost on some demons trying to tell you what the Bible didn't say, common sense tell you what it does say. Jesus ain't no Greek. Jesus ain't no Roman. Any image portraying a pagan, Roman, or Greek is not of God. Bible tell you that. Carlo will tell you that. Your common sense should tell you that. So that's what this show about. This is just about common sense. Quit worshiping them pagan imageries. Quit thinking it's gonna give you some salvation. Quit lying to your kids. Cause ain't nothing gonna be no worse than hearing your kids screaming and hollering right next to your goofy ass, cause you ain't want to say they ass. Ain't nothing worse like being able to stop your child from the bull crap you don't put in there. Ain't nothing worse than seeing your kid go through some bull crap because of racism, injustice. Satan the devil himself. Only person who would try to take away the glory of God is Satan the devil. Only person trying to whitewash God's people is Satan the devil himself. Anybody who supporting whitewashing of God's people is supporting Satan the devil. I hate to make it like it's just because these images of Zeus, these images of Apollo, I don't care if it was Michael Jackson, it ain't Jesus. Quit playing. Get them idols out your house. Get them out your heart. Or keep them there. But when y'all get to screaming, I'm walking through with my headphones on. I'm holding his hand. He holding mine back. I already know it's gonna be sad. I already know I might see one of my kids, might hear one of them screaming and hollering because they don't want to listen. Let me get this 20 out. All right, I'm gonna get my core real quick, but I want to listen to more of this little theme song.
Black history, teach me my original language. Show me my reflection from every different angle. He pulled the gun on me, now I'm suffering from PTSD. Why didn't you put the guns on the floor, the houses on the burn? And some answers on the dust, you know, back up. All of my stuff, like America doesn't want any more trouble. We want to be equal. We want a job. We want to maintain our families. We want our own property. I'll be the 1%. I'll be there with the billionaires. Welcome to America, land of the free, home of the brave. I ain't no slave, you know my name.
for losing. I'm thankful that I found my diamond earrings. I put them up and everything. I went to bed last night, left the top down. Wake up, of course, it's raining. I say, Lord, help me out. He's like, nigga, you don't love that shit. I said, you right. But it's still funny. I ain't trying to sabotage it all. All right, so you know Sunday we're gonna try to bring this dragon out so we can see different parts of the body, kind of see. And then too, right here, I told you this always light. Even though I don't need it as much. Let me see. Oh, okay. You want to try to extend yourself and elongate yourself as much as you can. Stretch. And then allow it to come back in the place. I ain't did this in a minute. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. Y'all need to get some of them dang t-shirts. Go to magfoot.us. If somebody finds the link, y'all share it so other people can find it. It ain't nothing major on the link. It just got some hats, it got some t-shirts. It just got some ways that you can show your support. It can show that you're not, you're a good person. You want to be good. You want to make America great for all. That's all that shirt say. You want to uplift black and brown men so they can be better husbands, so they can be better fathers, so they can be better neighbors. What? But get a shirt so you can show that support. Magfoot.us. M-A-F. No, M-A-G-F-A. Y'all can know how to spell it. Make America great for all. What the hell? Alright, I ain't been wanting to do this, but this ain't easy, please. Got that 26 to go, so I don't want to overdo it. Y'all can't do this. Do y'all stretches. Do y'all research. Don't take nothing but to Google what I'm talking about. It really don't take. It take less time to use common sense. Can't no bliggity black person come from nothing but a bliggity black person, and they here. Why is it so hard to put their parents on a poster? Racism is so sad. It's so sick. It don't even make sense. You know, that's when the devil he ain't give you no advice. He just gave you some power to lie, but he ain't give you no knowledge to think it through. They gonna find out you could have never had no Negro. They gonna find out you could never have been first. They gonna find out you lying ass motherfucker racist religious organization promoting this racist bull crap in the name of Jesus Christ, the son of Nazareth, the son of the motherland, the son of the Most High. You think ain't no repercussions for that? I'm giving y'all the chance to start putting some color on them pictures. What kind of audience you gonna keep? No one ain't being lied to. Ain't no audience that think they gonna get no redemption or no salvation gonna keep going to a racist ass organization and thinking you gonna get some motherfucking help from Elvis Presley. Oh my God. Y'all got a chance to get it right while it's a chance. Because anybody with this only for people with common sense. This ain't for the racists. This for people with common sense. some Negroes that ain't got common sense. On God, I'm talking to you. Let's get these stretches out, get these muscles rough. As you can see, some of these, you see what it's trying to do. Some of it, you know, that's from them, this and that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep trying to get it together. Real talk. We got something for you, baby. And it ain't nothing but good. Especially if you accept the truth. You wanna keep living a lie? He got something for you. I'm telling you, it's right around the block. I ain't making these changes in preparation with nothing but the truth. Do what you gotta do. Let's get this 26 out. Icing on the cake. It's Sunday. It's his day. It's your day. Go through your house. Get rid of any racist, pagan, unspiritual, unbiblical images out your house. Don't worry about what you're going to replace it with. Why you worried about what idols you're going to replace with a false idol anyway? Come with me. Get rid of all those fake idols. Clear your home of that racist demon spirit that's lurking there, because even if it ain't in the pictures, it's in your heart. Because you don't want to let go of the racist demon spirits. Because you already know it ain't Jesus. You know it ain't Mary. You know it ain't Adam. You know it ain't Eve. So what you know? You know it ain't from God. Is it really that hard for you to get rid of that racist bullshit? If it is, don't call my name when you hear them dogs at your back door. Hell dogs on your ass. Don't call Carlo talking about Jesus is Nazareth, Jesus motherland, Jesus. Too late. Too late. And I ain't gonna hear you. Kids, mamas, brothers, sisters, friends, foes. I ain't finna turn the salt looking back for your goofy butts when I done asked you to accept the truth. He done asked you to accept him. And that means accept him. Don't accept no name. Accept Jesus Christ, the Son of Nazareth, the Son of the motherland, the Son of the Most High. You gotta get him an address. You gotta get him an identity. Because they got a Roman, pagan, Greek Jesus still in his identification. Facts. We are the people. All over the planet. Play with your salvation if you want. We are coming. You know, it ain't no salvation in no pagan imagery. You know that. This is just for people with common sense. You know no fake God can't give you much. That ain't, you know that. That's common sense. So now that you gotta realize all them guys you've been living is fake, now you gotta make a choice. Earn the hill with the rest of the congregation. Cut your ties. Part of the cutting is good. You might could bring some of them to a New World Christian organization based on nothing but truth. nothing but the truth of Christ, the truth of his Father. See, y'all think I'm just stuck on Jesus? It's an army of Jesus. It's on. You better remember Jesus' Father. Understand that. Don't get just lost on no Jesus. He the Son of God. And God never told y'all he just created one. He told y'all he done had some bad boys. He done had some rebels. Satan himself, he done created some problems. He ain't never just said it's just one solution. Don't read into that. It ain't just one Cleopatra. 7. Open up your heart. Open up your mind. Because it's time for the truth to come out, baby.
Ain't no slave, you know my ancestors. I'm royalty, kings and queens come for me.
Facts.
At the halfway house for shopping carts. Oh yeah.
And that's keeping it real.
Teach me black history, teach me my original language. Show me my reflection from every different angle. He pulled the gun on me, now I'm suffering from PTSD. Why did you put the dogs on the front of houses on the burn? Some answers, those are dusty, but back up.
This dog get on my nerves. I swear, the more I look at her, she still looks like she don't have a puppy any day now. She probably will. I'll let y'all know. But she probably just, I hope she had one, but now she going through some things, man. She up there.
Welcome to America.
BJ ain't went down. Normally when they get out of heat, they design to stop swelling. Her shit still swollen. She's my friend. So she's going through something, but it's such thing as a false pregnancy, but it's also a thing as a false Jesus. You better wake up. Quit worshiping. You get no salvation if you're praying to a pagan, Greek, Roman Jesus. I don't care what name you give a fake Roman god that's in the appearance of Apollo, Zeus, or Farius. I don't care what you call him. Call him Yahweh, call him Jehovah, call him whatever you want to call him. We see what you see. And it is nothing. It's nothing. It gets you nothing. It's a lie that's been told way too long. And just like anything that these 3 things, the sun, the moon, and the truth, it won't be hidden for long. That lie been going too long. Now it's time for the truth. So on that note, stay real, stay strong, stay rough, baby. No doubt. Yeah.